Annie is trapped in an endless time loop, forced to witness her husband's death in a plane crash every single day. Overwhelmed by grief, the only way she can speed through each cycle is by ending her own life again and again. She once believed that if she could stop her husband from boarding the plane, she could break free. But no matter how hard she tried to convince him or stop him, his fate was always the same. He would board the plane and die in the crash. She's lost count of how many times she's gone through the cycle. At one point, Annie tried doing nothing, letting time run its course. But after 24 hours, the loop simply reset itself. This time, she decided not to beg her husband anymore. After a brief farewell, she just watched him walk toward his death. Then, out of the blue, her colleague called. 20 unidentified bodies had washed ashore, and they needed Annie, an expert in rare medical cases, to examine the cause of death. Though weary from endless loops, Annie gave in after repeated requests and went to the hospital. Without even looking at the first body bag, she described exactly who was inside. Martin, her colleague, didn't believe her, but when he unzipped the bag, it was exactly as Annie said, a woman, even down to the exact placement of a birthmark. Annie then described another detail about a second body. Martin checked again, and once more she was right. He couldn't understand how she knew, but Annie suddenly broke down, crying that even if she could predict the future, it didn't matter. She could never change her husband's fate. As she said this, a wave of nausea hit her. She realized she was pregnant, but because of the loop, her child could never be born. Later, Annie went to a restaurant. In all her previous cycles, she had always chosen seat 24 because it was always empty. This time, when she asked for it, the waiter told her it was already taken. Annie insisted that was impossible. After double-checking, the waiter confirmed that someone was indeed sitting there. In this looping world, Annie had always been the only one capable of altering events. But this time, something had changed. Rushing over, Annie found a bespectacled man sitting in her seat. To her shock, she had never seen him before. Even more startling, he was waiting for her. He explained that when the bodies had washed up on the beach, there weren't just 20. They had also found another, a girl's corpse, and this one was unlike the rest.